Next at 7, but from all of us on the news at 5:45, a very good evening to you.
Off to defuse a floating time bomb. A Great Yarmouth team gets set to tackle the ship that's been on fire off the Cornish coast for a week. And the first of the new wave of teachers' strikes. 60,000 Essex children are sent home as their teachers go to a protest rally. Good evening. Those reports coming up in the news. Also in the programme, how Northampton is preserving its past with old people's memories. And a new study of Cardinal Hume by the Portrait Painter of the Year from Bedfordshire.
And down at this end of the studio, they've built me a playroom. Has a very serious purpose, however, because in Round Robin we're going to be discussing the treatment of child abuse victims. And we'll join Christine a little later, but first it's the news from John Bacon.
Good evening. A team from Great Yarmouth have been picked to try to put out the fire still smouldering on the Danish coaster lying off Falmouth.
I'm afraid I don't approve of very much today.
87, not bad, eh? And that first booklet on Northampton's fairs and markets will be published later this year. Well, I'm sure Horace would approve of his local radio station because later this month they're hoping to link up with Radio Moscow for a series of programmes, and all that augurs very well for the future, doesn't it? Well, that's it until tomorrow at the usual time from all of us here. Very good night to you. Good night.